Right now, think about your last study session. How did you feel? Sharp and focused, or tired and distracted? Hold that thought, because what I am about to tell you might completely change how you approach learning English forever. Hello, and welcome to Coffee English. I am about to share a secret that most English learners never discover. It has nothing to do with textbooks, apps, or teachers. It is about something you do every day that could be making your learning much harder or much easier. Today, we are solving the food and learning puzzle. By the end of this episode, you will know how to make your study time twice as effective without working longer or harder. You will also discover why eating at the right time might be the key to your English breakthrough. Are you ready? Let's begin. Picture this. Two groups of students walk into a science lab. Group 1 just ate a big breakfast with pancakes and orange juice. Group 2 ate nothing for 12 hours. Scientists give both groups the same memory test. Can you guess what happened? The hungry students did much better than the full students. It was not even close. People who were slightly hungry remembered more words and solved problems faster. Here is why this happens. When you eat a big meal, your body works like a busy restaurant. All the workers run to the kitchen to prepare the food, so nobody is left to serve the customers. Your body sends energy to digest food, which means less energy goes to help you think clearly. But when you are a little hungry, something interesting happens. Your body makes a special chemical that actually helps you focus better. It is like your body saying, "We need to find food, so let's make sure we can think clearly and remember where we saw that apple tree yesterday." Let's turn you into a scientist right now. I want you to think about how hungry you feel at this moment. Are you very hungry, a little hungry, comfortable, or very full? Remember your answer. Now, without looking back, try to remember the very first thing I talked about in this episode. Take 5 seconds. Do you have it? How easy was that? If you felt a little hungry, you probably remembered it well. If you were very hungry or very full, it was probably harder. This simple test shows that your stomach can change how well your memory works right now. This is not magic. This is real science, and you just tried it yourself. Your body has 3 different states for learning, and knowing them will help you study better immediately. State 1 is what I call the sleepy state. You know this feeling well. Think about how you feel after eating a big lunch at your favorite restaurant. You feel heavy and want to take a nap. Your body is working hard to digest all that food, so you cannot focus on difficult things like grammar rules or new vocabulary. It is like trying to run a race while carrying heavy shopping bags. State 2 is the sharp state. This is when you feel alert but not hungry. Like when you wake up in the morning and feel ready for the day, or when you had a small snack a few hours ago and now feel energetic. Your body is not busy with digestion, so all your energy can go to learning. This is when most successful students do their hardest work. State 3 is the starving state. This is when you are so hungry that you cannot think about anything except food. Like when you worked all day and forgot to eat lunch, and now you keep thinking about pizza or your mother's cooking. Your body is in survival mode, and learning becomes impossible. The secret is to stay in state 2 as much as possible when you want to learn English. Here is a plan that can help you do better on tests without studying more. I call it the exam day food plan. The night before your test, eat your normal dinner, but choose foods that make you feel comfortable. Avoid anything too spicy, too fatty, or anything that sometimes gives you stomach problems. Have a small healthy snack before bed like some nuts or a piece of fruit. These foods can help you sleep better and feel good the next morning. On exam morning, drink a glass of water when you wake up. Water helps you think clearly after sleeping for many hours. Wait 30 minutes, then eat a light breakfast. Good choices are eggs with toast, cereal with milk and fruit, or yogurt with some nuts. Add a banana because it gives you energy that lasts a long time without making you feel tired later. 2 hours before your exam, eat a small snack if you feel hungry. Try an apple, some crackers, or a small sandwich. 1 hour before the test, stop eating. Your stomach will be in the perfect state for thinking clearly. Students who use this plan say they feel more awake during exams, remember information better, and feel less nervous. The trick is giving your body the right fuel at the right time. Now, I need to tell you about something that can make learning much harder: eating too much sugar while studying. When you eat candy, cookies, or drink sweet sodas while learning English, something bad happens. Your energy goes up very fast, like a rocket shooting into the sky. You feel great for maybe 30 minutes, but then your energy crashes down like that same rocket falling back to Earth. You feel tired, cannot focus, and want to eat more sugar. Think about children at a birthday party. After they eat cake and ice cream, they run around with lots of energy. But 1 hour later, they become cranky and tired. The same thing happens to adults, but we do not always notice it. Recent studies show that people who eat a lot of sugary foods and drinks may have more trouble with memory and concentration over time. It is like putting the wrong fuel in your car engine. It might work for a short time, but it will cause problems later. The good news is that you can fix this easily. Instead of candy, try fresh fruit like apples or berries. Instead of soda, drink water with a slice of lemon. These changes can make you feel more energetic and help you focus better during your English practice. Some foods are like premium fuel for your learning. Fish like salmon and tuna have special fats that help your thinking stay sharp for hours. It is like putting high-quality oil in a car engine to make it run smoothly. Berries like blueberries and strawberries have natural chemicals that protect your memory. Think of them as tiny soldiers that guard your ability to remember new English words. Nuts like almonds and walnuts give you steady energy that does not make you crash later. They are like slow-burning wood in a fireplace that keeps you warm all evening. But here is the most important thing: timing matters more than the food itself. Even healthy foods can make learning harder if you eat them at the wrong time. The key is eating smart amounts at smart times, not just eating healthy foods all the time. Remember this simple rule. When you are learning something difficult like English grammar or trying to remember new vocabulary, your body uses extra energy. Give your body that energy through small, healthy snacks instead of big meals that make you sleepy. I want you to try something for 1 week that could change your English learning forever. Here is your challenge, and I promise it is easier than you think. For the next 7 days, spend 20 minutes practicing English every morning before you eat breakfast. It can be reading a short article, listening to an English song, or reviewing vocabulary cards. Choose whatever English activity you find most difficult. Pay attention to how you feel and what you accomplish during these morning sessions. Does the work feel easier or harder than usual? Can you remember more or less than normal? Do you understand things that seemed confusing before? After 1 week, compare your morning sessions to your usual study time. Most people discover they can learn faster and understand more when they practice in the morning before eating. This personal proof will motivate you to use this strategy for all your important learning. Let me share the exact daily schedule that successful students use to get the best results from their study time. Start your day by drinking a glass of water and doing 20 to 30 minutes of challenging English practice. This is when your mind works best. Then eat a light breakfast with some protein like eggs, yogurt, or nuts. Wait 1 hour before doing serious study work. For lunch, choose balanced foods that include vegetables, some protein, and carbohydrates, but do not eat so much that you feel very full. After lunch, wait 90 minutes before starting afternoon learning sessions. If you want to study in the evening and feel hungry, eat a small healthy snack 2 hours before you start. Good options include fruit with nuts, a small sandwich, or some cheese and crackers. Don't forget to keep your own individual needs in mind, like food intolerances or allergies. That's really important. This daily rhythm keeps your energy steady, your focus strong, and your memory working at its best throughout the day. Tonight, I want you to try an experiment that will prove everything I have told you today. Choose an English activity like reading a news article or listening to a short podcast episode. Do this activity 1 hour after eating dinner tonight. Notice how you feel. Are you focused or sleepy? How much do you remember? Tomorrow morning, do the same type of activity before breakfast when you feel alert but slightly hungry. Compare your focus, understanding, and enjoyment between the two sessions. Most people are surprised by the difference. The morning session usually feels easier, clearer, and more enjoyable. You will probably understand more and remember the information better. This personal experience will convince you that timing really matters for learning. Today's phrase connects perfectly with our topic, food for thought. This means something that makes you think carefully or gives you new ideas to consider. For example, you might say, "Your advice about study habits really gave me food for thought." Or, "That documentary was interesting food for thought about climate change." Notice how this phrase connects eating and thinking, just like everything we discussed today. When someone gives you food for thought, they feed your mind with valuable ideas, just like food feeds your body with energy. Use this phrase when you want to show that someone shared something worth thinking about carefully. You now know something that most students never learn. Better results do not just come from studying harder or longer. They also come from preparing your body to support your natural learning abilities. This knowledge gives you a real advantage. While other students struggle with concentration and memory problems, you will know exactly how to prepare your body for the best possible learning performance. The next time you sit down to practice English, ask yourself this simple question: is my body ready to learn right now? This one question can improve your results immediately without any extra work. Here is exactly what to do starting today. First, try the morning learning experiment I described. Second, notice your hunger level during your next study session. Third, use the exam day food plan before your next important test. Each step will give you personal proof that this approach works. Once you experience the difference yourself, You will never go back to studying at random times with random eating habits. Your English learning journey just became much more powerful and strategic. Use this knowledge well. Food and learning have been connected throughout human history, but now you understand the science behind it. Your body needs the right fuel at the right time to help you reach your full learning potential. Thank you for joining me on Coffee English today. If this episode gave you some real food for thought about your study habits, share it with someone who wants to improve their learning results. Remember this important idea. Successful learning is not just about putting information into your mind. It is also about creating the best possible conditions for your mind to receive, process, and remember that information. Tomorrow, when you practice English, pay attention to your hunger level and notice how it affects your performance. Your breakthrough to better results might be just one smart eating decision away. This is Coffee English, where every lesson feeds both your language skills and your understanding of how to learn at your very best. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next episode.